Crawford. Who else had the disturbing mental image of him in the shower at home? It's kind of awkward. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comedian, Mr. Patrick Gorman.
What a lovely introduction that was. Now, before I begin, I just want to say, Steve, good luck driving home. Yeah. This morning I was driving on my way to work when I noticed this idiot trying to back their Ford F-150 into this tight space. And immediately it became clear to me that there was no way it was going to fit, because women can't parallel park. Isn't that right, miss? No? You know how to back it up? I'll knock one after that earlier. Keep that in the bank. I work with this guy who's always giving me advice. I mean, about everything under the sun. So this morning, I asked him to stop talking to me. Because he's a douchebag. Yeah. I'm only a part-time comedian. You can probably tell. People who haven't been laughing. But see, I've got a full-time job. And over the past few weeks, I've been working my ass off. And see, all that hard work finally paid off when just yesterday I found out that I got the Employee of the Month. Fired. He is also a douchebag. Now, I don't know how you feel about your respective bosses out there, but from my personal experience, I absolutely hate my boss with a passion. And see, he can go to hell for all that I care. I mean, as soon as they decide to take him off life support. No Christmas bonus for me. No compassion for you. Now, I guess it goes without saying that I'm not the most religious individual. Clearly, I'm sane. But my mom wasn't too thrilled when I told her that I didn't believe in God. She even went as far as saying that it broke her heart, because people who don't believe in God won't get accepted into heaven. Now, I gotta be honest, that thought stuck with me through a lot of sleepless nights, even until now. Because when my time is up in this world, and I eventually die, I realized that I can just sleep then. For all the atheists out there. No, but seriously, I don't get a lot of sleep. Last night, my girlfriend woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning because she had a bad dream. It happens. See, she dreamed that I cheated on her with her best friend and had her best friend's baby. So in order to calm her down, I had to reassure her that it was just a dream. So I said, baby, I would never, ever have that baby. Thank you. That joke gets what it deserves. When I was in college, I used to date this girl who was much older than me. I mean, she already had a career and a 2-year-old son. And at that point in my life, I wasn't sure that I was mature enough to handle such a huge responsibility. But that's when a wise man sat me down and told me to not let the age difference get in the way of a good thing, because age is just but a number. And until this very day, I never forget that. For being a convicted sex offender, my dad sure knows how to put things in perspective. He's a smart man, that guy. But speaking of sex offenders, last night I was watching this informative program which was talking about a pedophile psyche. And I must say, it was surprisingly very fascinating. For instance, did you know that the biggest contributing factor to what makes a pedophile is sexy children? The more you know. Oh shit, I don't even know who the fuck I am. Oh yeah, funny jokes. Another thing I watch on television, and you're gonna laugh at this when I get to the punchline. I like to watch entertainment wrestling, okay? Now say what you want about it, just not right now, because I have the microphone. But there is something about it that just pulls me in. But my girlfriend absolutely hates it. She's always saying, wrestling is so fake. You know this isn't real, right? And that's when I turn to her, standing there in her 3-inch heels to make her look taller, her recently spray-tanned arms folded over one another, with this look of discontent on her beautiful face, which is done with strategically applied makeup. And I look her right in the eyes, past the blue-colored contacts, and I tell her that I know what I see is fake. I just haven't found anyone better yet. For all you vain bitches out there. Now, if you're a female, and you were offended by that last joke, you've already got 2 strikes against you, but please know that's all that it is. It's just a joke. It's just a brilliant joke. See, I don't claim to know a lot about women, but I do know one thing, and that there are 2 things that you never comment on about a woman. You never comment on a woman's age, and you definitely never comment on a woman's miscarriage. Have a good night.
Give it up for Patrick Gorman one more time. Just a quick reminder with the new changes, the kitchen now closes at 9, so if anybody wants anything, you can go out and order that now. The bar will remain open. Your next comedian tonight is Mr. Mark Rohr.